Hello everyone, and let's talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA, the return of the DLC. I added that bit at the end, but you know what EA are like, okay? Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA had their trailer just come out, or the full trailer at least. There was a leaked trailer that came out partially. But yeah, you're gonna get a single player campaign. It looks like it's set after or during episode 7, shall we say. Within episode 7, right after the Death Star is destroyed. You are playing as a unnamed, I don't know her name. You're playing as a female protagonist who's a special forces stormtrooper, which means she can shoot straight. That's it. That's all it means. Okay, she's had training. That means she can shoot straight. I saw the comments under the trailer. A lot of people were annoyed and pissed off that you could play as a female protagonist again, but I don't really mind. You're playing a first-person shooter mostly. You see a gun and that's it. Or if you put it in third person, you see someone's arse and the back of their head, and that's about it. You look at an arse and the back of their head. Doesn't really make any difference to me. As long as the character is good, I don't really care what gender she is. If she has a gender, you assume their gender. Oh, that's wrong. What if she was a man? Yeah, that just sounded like a woman. You never thought of that, did you? You can't be too careful these days. You can't be too careful. I myself, well, my sexuality is Hispanic. Because I was at work the other day, and we had one of those questionnaire things that they give you at work, where they say how do you feel about how your career's going. I say, what fucking career? And they had like sort of questions. Gender, there was only 2 genders there, so that would have triggered some people. But they had sexual orientation, and someone had made a mistake because it had gay, straight, bisexual, lesbian, and Hispanic. So I put Hispanic. So I thought I'll come out as a Hispanic. So, buenos dias, everyone. I'm Hispanic. I don't know what that means. Does that mean I can only like Spanish people? I don't know. But anyway, back to the Battlefront 2 trailer here. And yeah, you get Darth Maul is in it, Yoda's in it. Maybe you get space battles with the looks of things. It looks as though there's going to be space battles in it. So that should be good. Hopefully, again, they don't botch it like they did with Battlefront. Again, you always have that caution because it is Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA. That EA logo sits right there in the middle. So you've always got to be a bit cautious with EA. But will I pick it up? Yeah, I probably will pick it up because it has a single-player campaign. Battlefield 1 was decent. Criterion Games were involved in this one. A studio called Motive, who I'm not sure what they make. Criterion made the Burnout games, so they were decent. Burnout was always good. Always a fun little game. Played that back in the PS2. That was Criterion Games, so they've got a good track record. Obviously, DICE will be, I guess, doing the multiplayer. But seeing as Battlefield 1 turned out pretty good, the campaign in that was pretty interesting, and I am interested to know. So I guess it's going to be set in between episodes 6 and 7, I'm guessing, after Return of the Jedi and before Force Awakens. So I guess you'll find out how the First Order came about. Maybe that's the story, how, maybe the protagonist, I don't know her name, to be honest, but, it seems interesting, She's the only stormtrooper that can shoot straight. Maybe it's the black stormtroopers can shoot straight and the white ones can't. Maybe they're being racist there. There's a racism thing there, because the black uniformed stormtroopers are the ones that shoot straight and the white ones can't. Yeah, I don't know. Not me that's finding this offensive. I'm just pointing it out. I'm merely just pointing and going, ooh. And that's up for other people to draw a conclusion to, I guess. But yeah, I mean, space battles, hopefully they're in the game. Hopefully we get conquest. We need conquest. Will it be as good as Battlefront 2, the proper Battlefront 2 that was released in 2005? We're going to have to refer to it by that now. You're going to have to say Star Wars Battlefront 2 EA and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the proper Battlefront 2 that was released in 2005. You're gonna have to say that now. That's how you're gonna have to say it. But yeah, I want to see all those things. You're getting Maul, you're getting Yoda, bitchy Kylo Ren is in it. So he's in it. So he could lose. Maybe if one of the Resistance members just finds a lightsaber, they'll probably beat him in a fight because he fought against Finn and kind of didn't just annihilate Finn, didn't he? And then he fought against a Jedi or a Force user who only discovered she was a Force user for 5 minutes, and he got his ass kicked by her. So there you go, you've got Kylo Ren in that. The only thing he can beat up is a console, so unless you can play as a console, then, you're gonna beat Kylo Ren fairly easily. Be funny if they made him so underpowered. You're also getting rideable, it looks like mounts in the game. Again, this seems to be coming from Battlefield 1. You had horses in Battlefield 1, so you're getting tauntauns and whatever those things on Tatooine were. I don't know if they're rideable, but they were in the trailer, but I saw rideable tauntauns at least, so you can have fun on Hoth with your tauntaun. I wonder if you can shoot the tauntauns. I wonder if you kill the person on the tauntaun will want revenge. Those tauntauns don't do a huge amount of damage. If you ever attacked one of them in Eternity Vault, then you'll know what I mean. I've always tried to get a tauntaun to follow me through the entire raid, but it never works. Some bastard always kills it. It's like, they don't do any damage to you. They're even neutral enemies. You walk up, you hit it with something, and then it follows you about. Try that the next time you're doing EV. Try and keep the tauntaun alive. Aggro a tauntaun at the start and then try and keep it alive. I wonder if it'll go. I just want to see it attack people, which would be quite funny if you kill the pilot and then it just comes and eats you. Maybe you get wampas. You need wampas. A rideable wampa, that would be awesome. And it would just go nuts and attack people whenever the player died. That would be quite an interesting multiplayer. Or maybe even a sort of co-op where one of you is the wampa and one of you is the person riding the wampa. There you go. You play as the mount. That's a good multiplayer idea for Battlefront 2 EA. There you go. I should work for EA. I come up with the decent ideas there. Ideas, man. Make it DLC. There you go. That's the winner idea. Play as a tauntaun. Pre-order bonus, in fact. Pre-order bonus. Play as a tauntaun. Confirm that. Get that out there, EA. So yeah, you'll probably get DLC. Hopefully it'll come with a decent amount of content. That's the thing. I'm not against DLC, but I want a decent amount of content in the game, per se. I mean, I just want better than Battlefront EA. The original Battlefront EA, the 2015 one. Jesus. This is confusing me. I'm confused between Battlefield and Battlefront again. So if I've said it wrong at any point in this video, you know what I mean, really. But yeah, it's coming November 17th this year. It's coming out just before Episode 8. I saw the Last Jedi trailer, or teaser. Looks interesting. Looks kind of interesting. You've got Kylo Ren sticking his lightsaber in your face, kind of, or in the audience's face. You got a bit of Luke and a bit of Rey, and who is going to kill the Jedi, or who is saying the Jedi should end is an interesting debate, whether it was Luke or whether it was someone else, or whether it was just a voiceover for the trailer guy. And who is the last Jedi? The last Jedi, I think, is plural. So it looks interesting. It's hard to tell from a teaser. You got a bunch of lightsaber stuff, a bunch of Force stuff, a bunch of ships flying across, dragging some what was it, red smoke stuff. So we'll assume maybe it's the Star Wars equivalent of the red arrows or whatever, maybe. So anyway, that is all for this video. What do you think about Battlefront 2 EA? I nearly said Battlefield 2 EA there. I keep nearly saying that. I have to sort of stop and correct myself from saying that. But there you go. That was it from Battlefront 2 EA. There you go. So anyway, let me know what you think. Are you going to pick it up this time, or were you burned by 2015's Battlefront? But anyway, that is all for this video, so thank you for joining me. I will see you again soon, and goodbye.